everybody again. I know it's been a long time, but I wanted to kind of get back into this video blogging thing as I kind of go from one chapter to another. So this is going to actually be kind of a two-parter because it's been so long since I've given an update on what's been going on. So I wanted to start out with an update of what's happened since the last time with school and all that stuff. And then I'll do another one relatively soon about what I've been up to in the last month or so. So in November, I was kind of finishing up my internship at Pennfield. Things were going really well. I really started to feel like I was connecting with the students, and we really started heading into December and to our concert kind of full speed ahead, and things were turning out really, really well. And I really felt accomplished and felt like I was really developing and really progressing at a good rate. So that's where I was at Pennfield. Went in December. Everything was awesome. I graduated. Yay! Super excited about that. Still can't believe that I made it this far, even though it's been a while. It took me a little bit longer than expected to finish up, but hey, I did it, and I'm able to say that I'm, a college graduate. I now hold a bachelor's degree in music education, and I plan to use that for the rest of my life. So super excited. So got the degree, graduated, and I walked in commencement on December 15th, 2012, and actually did not finish my internship yet because Pennfield still had another week of classes. The concert was scheduled for, I believe it was the 20th or the 21st of December. Unfortunately, due to some circumstances, we were not able to have the concert, so I wasn't able to, I guess, premiere as an educator, even though I've conducted in some concerts before. I was not able to have my concert with my students at Pennfield. So, but it's seldom not the destination, it's the journey, or in music education what we like to say is it's not necessarily the product, but rather the process of getting there, and the process of getting to that day was really successful, and I really liked my experience there, and shout out to anyone who I have that may be watching this from Pennfield. Steve, how you doing, Steve? I hope all is well with you and your family and the program at Pennfield. I definitely miss it there. So, yeah, that's kind of where I was at with that. Finished up things really well, and then hit the job search right away, kind of right as I was wrapping things up and finishing at Pennfield. And as soon as I got my degree and knew that it was official, I started hitting the job search like crazy. All I was doing for about 2-3 weeks or so was just applying for jobs nonstop. Actually, it was maybe more than that. It was probably closer to a month where I was just sitting on the couch applying for jobs, writing resumes and writing cover letters and trying to compile letters of reference in my portfolio, and it was a lot of work, but it was definitely worth it. So it was a long time, but I finally landed my first job interview for Godwin Heights Public Schools in the Grand Rapids area. I went in. That was awesome. It was a great first experience, first interview, that is. And a few days later, I was contacted by Godwin again to come in for a second interview. So, which was really cool. They wanted me to come in and teach a class, teach one hour of the high school as my audition to become the teacher. Unfortunately, my circumstances had changed, and I hadn't I wasn't able to make it to the audition, but it's okay because the same day they called me to offer me the audition, I was called by another school wanting me to interview, and that was Prairie Heights. That was on a Thursday, and they wanted me to come in the next day. So I drove the hour and a half the next day to get to Prairie Heights. My interview went really, really well. My questions, I think, went over really well. And me and the principal, she was the only one interviewing me that day. She and I connected really well. Her name is Mrs. Housel. Great woman. Really love and appreciate everything she does for the program, and she's definitely an advocate for the arts, which is awesome. But again, it went really well, and she offered me the job on the spot, which I was super excited. Just to know that my first 2 interviews that I've ever gotten, one I was offered a second round, and the next one I was offered the job on the spot. So great things happening and all of that, and just super excited to kind of know that and kind of have that in on the back burner, I suppose, and just super encouraging and really cool that, and very fortunate for me. I consider myself very fortunate to be where I am. So, well, I think most of you know I did end up taking the job in LaGrange, Indiana at Prairie Heights High School, and that's kind of where I am now. I'm actually coming to you right now from my new apartment in Angola, Indiana, just about 20 minutes away from my work at Prairie Heights, and things are going pretty well. So that's kind of the end of part 1, and part 2 I'm going to kind of go over what's been happening at my job so far. So thanks all again. Love you. I'll see you later.